if you're a parent, you already know how busy you are on a day-to-day basis. We've got regular chores, we've got different responsibilities of our own and those of our children's to meet. We have different schedules to organise, we've got supplies to top up, we've got friends to see, we've got work, we've got exercise, we've got all of those different things that add up to a fulfilling and enjoyable life. And because we have so many things to deal with, one of the most efficient ways of managing this is to go into automatic mode. So when something comes up, we know that we deal with it in a particular way, and we'll just automatically do that. Same with if something else happens, then we'll respond to it in a way that we've already pre-decided. It worked last time, so let's do it again. And for the most part, this will work in a really effective way, freeing up our mental capacity so that we've got time and space to think about other things that need our direct attention. Now, this is great until we get to the point where we start facing even more challenges and maybe a bit of resistance. There are many different reasons why this might happen. Usually it would be happening as a result of a situation changing. Maybe your children have changed to a different school, or they have different friendship circle. Maybe there's an illness in the family. Just something as simple as children getting older, their needs change, the things that they want change. And so we can't go doing the same old things in the same old way. And one of the first signs of this is when we encounter resistance, or there's some kind of challenge, maybe friction in a relationship, or even our own frustration that things just aren't going as smoothly as we'd hope them to go. Now, when we're reaching crisis point, a really effective way of dealing with this is to just stop, take a breath, pause, and just calmly think through what are the changes, what's going on, what are the different factors coming into play here, and to just, again, slowly pause and take some time to rationally think about all the different things that you might be able to do in response, something that would be rational and sensible. Of course, when we're facing crisis, the last thing that most of us can be is rational and sensible in that moment, especially when everything's so hectic and busy. And so a fantastic way of managing this is taking some time to speak to somebody you know and trust. Whether that's somebody you know in person, whether it's simply journaling for yourself so you can get your thoughts down and read them back to yourself. I don't know if any of you have ever had this experience, but I know for myself, when I've been talking to somebody about something that's going on for me, I haven't got much clarity about it. I'll find words are coming out of my mouth that help to formulate exactly what it is that I'm thinking, what I'm dealing with. And so when we hear ourselves speaking, we can get a little bit more insight into what we're dealing with, how we're feeling, what the challenges are that we're facing. And having that space to be heard is so invaluable. So if you've got someone in your life that can listen to you without judging you, without trying to fix you, just some space to express yourself, take advantage of that, absolutely. Now, for some of us, we don't have that support in our lives, or if you don't feel like journaling, if you just literally need to vent and offload, then a really positive way of dealing with this is seeing a counsellor. Now, therapy isn't just for crisis mode, but it can be a way of getting clarity about empowering ourselves to take different actions and to resolve our solutions ourselves. And so having a neutral outside person who's not going to judge you, who's just going to listen to you, who's going to think about what you say and reflect it back to you in an empathetic way, so that you can hear somebody else kindly and compassionately thinking about what's going on for you and how you're dealing with it and how you want to deal with it, can give you that opportunity to just pause and really consider what you're dealing with on a daily basis. And it's getting that clarity, having all of the different information there and having the clarity about what it is that you're dealing with, that helps you start to put it together in a different way. These are all the puzzle pieces, and if you rearrange them in a different way, then your life can look a little bit different too. So if you think that counselling is something that you might benefit from, feel free to give us a call, drop us an email, just reach out to us, and we can start maybe with just a phone conversation to decide whether counselling, it really is something that will be beneficial for you. We offer individual counselling sessions. These are funded sessions available to parents to help you gain the clarity, to have the space to problem solve for yourself, for your own life, and to come up with solutions that really will benefit you, your family, and your life in general.